Hi everybody, it's Dr. Barbie here. I'm a family medicine physician and normally post about intuitive eating, workouts, and the like, but today I wanted to post about the Haakaa breast pump since I've been using it for the last week to increase my stash of breast milk as I'm going back to work very soon. And I had my baby's pediatrician as well as my lactation consultant recommend that I get the Haakaa. So very brief video on how I have been using this manual pump in order to increase my breast milk stash or storage in the fridge. So I've been pumping with the Haakaa a total of 4 to 5 ounces of breast milk per day. And this is not adding any additional time to the breastfeeds that my baby is getting, and I am exclusively breastfeeding so far, has not even used a bottle. And so going back to work, we definitely need to get that milk supply going in case that she needs to use the bottle when I'm working and seeing patients. And so the way I've been using the Haakaa, which is very easy to use, you'll find a lot of videos on how you use it, but basically you press here or compress and then put this on your breast and let it just open it so it does a continuous gentle suction, and you use it on the breast that your baby is not breastfeeding. So you use this at the same time that your baby is breastfeeding. And there are multiple advantages to that. One of them is it's time saving, because I was pumping just once a day. That was all I was able to do during the day since I'm caring for my newborn and also taking care of the house. Time is limited as a mom, as we know, and that's even prior to starting my work. And so I was pumping once a day in the morning for 30 to 45 minutes. Even with a hands-free pump, I was doing that. I have both a cord and a cordless one, but even with the cordless, it's still a little bit uncomfortable and bulky and not as easy, and you're still having to add that 30 to 40 minutes of pumping on top of the breastfeeding every 3 hours or so. And so with the Haakaa, what I do is before baby latches on, I have baby ready to latch in my lap, and then I just take the Haakaa on the breast that I'm not going to be feeding her from. I press for the suction, let go on my breast. So now it's stuck on my breast, it doesn't fall. I can now let go of the Haakaa pump. It's sitting on that breast, and then I latch the baby on the other breast. So now I'm collecting half an ounce to about 2 ounces has been the maximum I've gotten on one sitting session. And so half ounce to 2 ounces per breastfeed. And I'm breastfeeding every 3 hours or so. So that's about 8 feeds a day. Even if it's just a half ounce of all the feedings that I extract from the Haakaa pumping session while I'm breastfeeding, that's still a total of 4 ounces per day. So with my electric or cordless pumps, I was getting about 2 to 4 ounces total per one sitting session, adding the time that I was sitting for. With the Haakaa, I'm getting the same or more. Even though I'm pumping throughout the day, I'm still pumping at the same time breastfeeding. So it's not adding any time consumption to my day. So it's very easy and convenient. And then I just add into the bag throughout the day. I just keep it refrigerated, make sure that the milks that I'm putting from the last pump session into the milk that's refrigerated, make sure that they're both at the same temperature before mixing them. And you can look that up as well, but that's really all the trick, is you just put this in the fridge, and I have a cap for it, and then you wait until it gets cooler, and then you just mix it with the other milk, and then I put it in the freezer, and that's how I'm building my stash. Another advantage to pumping while breastfeeding, besides the time, which is for me the most important, is that now you're stimulating both nipples. So you're stimulating your body to potentially produce more milk. So a lot of women use the Haakaa in a way to increase their milk supply or milk production. I have not seen that yet in this last week that I've been using it, but definitely has been very useful in terms of the time factor. This video is not sponsored. I'm not being paid by Haakaa to tell you about it and make a video that's not normally the videos that I post, but I highly recommend you get this. I regret a little bit not getting it before, but it is what it is. You live, you learn. So now I know hopefully for next baby, I know to use this, and now I'm using it with this baby who's still pretty young anyways, so I highly recommend it. You can get it on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. There's a model, the older model is about $13. This is, I believe, the second model, and it's about $25. So even in comparison to a cordless pump that I paid $180 for, lot cheaper. You can get lots of Haakaa breast pumps instead of that one cordless electric pump. So I highly suggest it. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment, and hopefully you get to check out some of my other videos on intuitive eating, particularly now with the New Year's and all these resolutions. If you want some food freedom, or if you want to check out some of my other videos on workouts and things like that, by all means check out my channel. Otherwise, I hope that this video helped you to convince you or to think about getting a Haakaa breast pump, and at least how to use it more conveniently for you to save you time, which is the most important for me in my life as a busy mom. I hope you have a great day. Take care.